फेडरल बैंक पीओ में हुआ है। गाइस, रोहित सुपर 50 के गुरुकुल के स्टूडेंट हैं, बहुत दिनों से लगे हुए थे। इनका आईडीबीआई जैम भी हुआ, लेकिन उस बीच मैंने कहा कि थोड़ा और पढ़ाई कर लो, आप अच्छा डिजर्व करते हो। पहले ये रेगुलेटरी बॉडी और आईबीपीएस और एसबीआई इंश्योरेंस सेक्टर सारे एग्जाम्स की शुरू से तैयारी करते थे। अब इनको एक बहुत ही अच्छा प्राइवेट बैंक है, लेकिन इसका सैलरी बहुत ही अच्छी है। अभी एलुआ केरला में इनकी ट्रेनिंग है, फिर इनको पंजाब में पोस्टिंग मिली है। तो दोबारा से आपको कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन रोहित।
Thank you, sir.
थोड़ा माइक पास कर लीजिए और अपना इंट्रोडक्शन दीजिए।
Sir, I am from Bikaner, Rajasthan, and sir, I have done my graduation from LNM IIT, and after that, I have done my post graduation in economics in from the Maharaja Ganga Singh University. After that, I am preparing from the regulatory body exams and the banking exams and insurance exams. And recently, I have selected in Federal Bank PU.
When you thought to prepare for this exam, because you are इकोनॉमिक्स का सब्जेक्ट तो आपने थे, लेकिन आपने कब सोचा कि आपको कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स की तैयारी करनी है?
Sir, actually, during when I was in my last year of the college, then my interest begins starting in the economics. So at that time, I decided that I will pursue this in the economics. So that's where I started to preparing for these exams.
How I will guide you, or how you will prepare for the prelims exams. Okay, what is the main motive of the prelims exam, and what the student have a strategy regarding prelims?
Uh, sir, prelims exam is all depend on your speed, sir. Sir, once you have completed the syllabus, it's all up to how much mock you gives and just analyze the mocks. This is very important in the prelims exams. So to give as many mocks as you can and then analyze it is very important for the prelims examination.
Analysis is important, and nowadays we know that the pattern of exams is little bit changing on changing mode. So the adaptation is requirement. So if the either like SBI PO, they have changed regarding the English section in prelims 40 question and maths reasoning in 30 question. The main motive is self confident and regular practice. In mains, how the concept is important as well as the choosing of question and time management is important in the mains.
Yes, sir. Sir, in mains examination, the choosing of question is very much important. So once you have completed the syllabus, it's very important to analyze that which topic is your strength and which is your weakness. So once you have done with that, then you have to give the mains mock test. So that will help you to guide that what are the questions that you have to choose in the mains examination. So that whether you it may be the possible that you can able to solve less question, but you if you did this with the accuracy, you are ahead of in the competition, sir. So the choosing of the question is very much important in the mains examination.
Good, very good. How the newspaper is helpful for mains exam? Then later on we will talk about the interview. How the newspaper reading? I told you guys to read the Hindu front page, editorial page, business page, and guide you guys regarding the concept of reading newspaper. So how newspaper reading is important for any interview and exams?
Yes, sir. Sir, so I am in the habit of reading the newspaper since the past 2.5 years, sir. Because I am preparing for the regulatory body exams as well, so it is very important for me to just read the concepts of economics. So I just try to read the articles related to the economics, and after that, I also read the editorials in the Hindu and also in the Indian Express. So it helps in to just decrease our reading time. Apart from that, it also helps in English examinations because certain questions you can go it by the logic as well. So it may be the possibility that you didn't know the exact concept that like what is an error in the adjective or something like this stuff. But once you are reading this, it is very you can analyze that yeah, this is wrong. You can get a sense of idea with this. And
Good.
apart from that also helps in just to get aware of what is going on which in the world. So it helps also in GK as well. So newspaper reading is very much important.
On moving towards the interview side, we have conducted so many mock sessions as well for your earlier interview or for your this can Federal Bank interview also. How the Super 50 is important in your life regarding the written exams and regarding the interview session and mock interview session.
Yes, sir. Sir, Super 50 actually, sir, helps me a lot. I have connected with, the Ravi sir since the December 2023. So when the IDBI Jam interview was going on, so sir guided me through personally as well. So it's something that the sir gave us the personal guidance, which actually not only help in interview, it also gives us the confidence that you can and you can easily crack the interview. So that's why my interview of IDBI also held good. So I also cleared that exam as well. And for the federal bank as well, sir gave us the personal guidance regarding this. That what are the topics, how you have speak, how you have to dress, and how you have to what is your first impression. So all those little things, sir guide us really well regarding the interview.
And mock interview practice is very, very important. After day by day, I will take mocks. It
Yeah,
will be
yes, sir.
very important for the practice because so many students have learned the thing, but they are not able to speak in front of panel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So it really helps a lot because it gives the same feeling that what the exams gave us. It actually helps to decrease our anxiety, and it also helps to increase our confidence as well at the same time, which is very much important in the interview. So
If
it
you
really
remember,
helps.
Rohit, what are the questions and how many panel member are there, so that if upcoming anybody students going for the federal bank PO interview, they have the guidance. How many panel member are there? What type of question they have asked from you?
Okay. Sir, in the interview, actually, the interview is quite long in the Federal Bank. It actually went to 40 to 45 minutes in the interview. So interview just
They are taking
started.
long interview because the students are not so much, and this post is very important post, and the salary is round about 1.27, means 1,27,000 in hand.
Yes, sir.
That's why I
In hand
asked.
salary. Yeah, yes, sir. So actually, initially, when I just enter in the front of the interview panel, they just ask me, "What's your name?" and just to introduce yourself. And by my introduction, they ask me the question that why you should from the BTech from the economics, and the certain questions, what did you do in your BTech, and what you have learned from that. And I also played cricket. So what you have learned uh, to represent the state from the cricket as well. So all those things they ask me regarding my interview. After that, they shift to the a bit of technical side as well. Then they ask some basic questions regarding what is NPA and how you can what you can do to reduce the NPA in the banks.
Some
How
question they
you
will
can.
ask. I remember some question they will ask you regarding the economics also.
Yes, sir. Yes. Some question they ask me regarding the economics concept as well. What is the GDP? What is the GDP number? What is the federal bank number? Some basic concept of the assets liability. At the same time, they ask this thing and some in-depth questions of the economics. They ask like what are the three major things, three major reforms that happened after 1991. So and when I just gave the answer of this, they asked me some questions of like I just said that the demonetization that happened, then the global financial crisis that happened in 2007. So they asked me the depth questions regarding that at the same time as well. So uh, you have to be pretty much aware in the interview as well because they continue asking you the questions regarding each and every point. Whatever you said, they ask you between this questions and this. Then in the end, in the final end, they ask the question that if they have posted you somewhere in the south, so how would you manage in this? And what can you do to increase our bank business? Suppose that we if you suppose that by chance you have to go if you have to go to sell some product by chance that happens, no one knows that what you have to do in the bank, but if that happens, so how can you do this, how can you present yourself, how can you just present yourself that what are the products of the bank. So just they gave me that you have to just like that you have to just sell me this
Means
FDs.
interview they will ask you all guys your education. I told you guys like bank, if you're economics, if you're engineering student, current affairs about the whichever organization you are going to give, means they will check your confidence. And the banking exam duration, means banking interview duration is around about 15 minutes, but this type of interview, regulatory body or federal, they are giving a very good salary. That's why they have to check the students on different parameter. Either the students means posting is anywhere in India, and different type of question they will ask because they have to check that the student will stay in this job or not.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They keep asking this question throughout the interview.
Okay, means when will be the joining and training will start?
So the training starts from 13th of Jan to 18th of Jan in Alura, Kerala, and after that, on 21st of January, I have to report on the Patiala, Punjab.
Once again, congratulations and just guide the junior students. Okay, it's a very good new year for you and your family. If anybody goes through me from Rajasthan or from Super 50 Gurukul, just guide them like a senior. And your all earlier friends like Lakshya, Vaibhav, Manan, they also got selected. Congratulations to your batch. Maybe all our students are got selected. And in
Uh,
between that, you have also selected for a very good salary, very good job. So Say my namaste to mom and dad, and once again, very, very congratulations to you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot for your guidance, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Rohit.